Since 1974, Loudoun Therapeutic Riding's mission has been to empower and improve the lives of children and adults with special needs. We've partnered horses with people with physical and cognitive disabilities and seen amazing results.
It gives me a lot of self-confidence, and you can do a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to do before. Like it's given me a lot of leg strength, and it's really been a joy to get to know all the different horses and what they're like, and it's just been a really positive experience.
As a therapist, specifically an occupational therapist, I'm concerned with whether or not people can do those things that they need to do in their everyday lives. And there are a number of underlying skills that we need in order to do that. Some of them are motor, some of them are sensory, cognitive, visual, perceptual. And so you can use the horse to reach goals in each one of those areas.
The reason why we choose to use a horse in physical therapy sessions is that during a half hour, the horse does about 2,000 to 3,000 steps. Imagine a therapist holding your pelvis and moving it in 3 dimensions 2,000 times in a half hour. It provides for a very intensive physical therapy session.
Physically, it's amazing to watch her gait and her stance. The difference from when she is approaching the horse to after she's ridden for 45 minutes and gets off the horse, she literally stands more upright. There's just this look in her eyes when she sees her horse, especially after a winter break or when it's been a while. And she comes back and she just has this connection, and she just looks into that horse's eyes, and I swear she's talking to that horse. I'm sorry. It's just so wonderful that this is something that she has that can really speak to her, and in ways that honestly I don't think I can truly even understand. I do think there's just a bond between her and her horse that, you know, that's just between the two of them, and it's just amazing.
Horses have this innate ability to understand what humans are feeling and thinking. And so you see these children come here who have really never developed these emotional bonds and understand what empathy is. So after 3 or 4 weeks, depending on the kid, there's this really beautiful relationship that's developed. And that relationship's an emotional relationship, but you also have the cognition and how the kid's thinking about things and planning ahead and making judgments and decisions, and then reaching out to other kids who are just starting the program is really wonderful. And I cannot think after 20 years as a therapist where I've really seen this happen to the extent that I've seen it happen here at LTR.
I work with a group of teenagers that are very emotionally damaged, such that they have been removed from the home, and they come here as part of their rehabilitation, as well as they're trying to integrate back into society. They need to work together as a team, not only with the other students that are here, but they also have to learn to work with the pony and to partner with the pony when they're driving.
And not every day the pony is willing to cooperate with me.
If we can foster the positive things that they have done in this life, and if they can continue to build on those skills, then they keep adding to the toolbox of good and positive things in their life.
It means a lot to me because I really love animals, and I feel like sometimes animals are like my only way out of stressful situations and stuff. And it really helps me because like animals won't judge you about who you are and how you really feel. After my lesson, I feel encouraged, proud, and like more trusting, and like I achieved something through the day.
I am a retired Navy veteran, and in 2006 I helped co-found the Caisson Platoon Equine Assisted Programs, and as a result it went not only nationwide but worldwide, and other therapeutic riding programs such as this one chose then to serve this wonderful and needy community of the veterans.
12 months ago, when I got back from overseas, I had severe PTSD and TBI, mild to moderate TBI, which is traumatic brain injury, and a few other physical disabilities, my knee, my shoulder, from a rollover. Now, I'm less afraid to talk to people. I'm not as apprehensive to crowds. Working with the horses, I definitely has helped my memory. You can ask Joanne that, I don't know why, but I have to remember the tools for the horses. It's definitely made me less stressful, and it makes my week so much better.
Whereas a therapy group, I would be with maybe half a dozen peers, and it would just be people discussing their various issues. Here I can relax. I feel a lot more relaxed because I can just look into your eyes, yes you, Julian, and not have to worry about explaining myself.
It's probably the most peaceful thing I've done in my life. It's not only peaceful, it's relaxing. It's like I got a piece of my life back that I didn't have before. Yeah, when I got back, I felt like I had nothing, and this is giving me something back. And so nice they can have me here.
The most important thing that the riding does for me is it gives me motivation. It has become a very important part of my life, something that I enjoy very much. I mean, simply put, it gives me a reason to get up and get through my week. It just filled up a huge part of my life that was empty. So I had so many dreams and goals before, and it got to a point where it all just collapsed and vanished, and I lost my self-confidence thinking of all the reasons why I wouldn't ever be able to achieve those things. And coming here, it's been like an exploration, like I've been finding other areas where I can succeed given what I know about myself, that I've learned so much more about myself. I can now apply it in a way that's healthier for me.
What helps me most of all with working with Simba and these other horses as a veteran, PTSD, you lose that trust with people. And working with the horse, I've gained trust back. Definitely with Simba, because when you're overseas, trust is probably the most important thing to have. You definitely have to work up your trust with a horse. And that's something what therapeutic horse riding gave back to me is trust.
For nearly 4 decades, we have provided a very beneficial service, and we strive to reach out to more in need in the community. This area has seen tremendous growth, which means an increase in the number of people that need our services. Some of our students and all of our wounded military receive full scholarships in order to participate in equine-assisted therapies and activities. Session fees cover only 1/3 of the $3,000 per student annually of our costs. The rest is made up in fundraising efforts and donations.
You know, people worry about their money going to an organization like this. Where's it going? And I can tell you, it goes to take care of the horses, feed the horses. You have all these volunteers. These people who work here, it's a labor of love. It isn't for money. I worry with someone with special needs that we don't integrate them and don't help them find their place in society. And they need to find their place. And it is as much of an education for somebody who's normally developing as somebody who has special needs. So it brings a lot of people together, and it helps our society on so many levels.
Our future plans are to help meet the needs of our growing population. We need individuals like you, businesses like yours, and organizations to help share your talents, share your resources, to help us attain our vision and reach our goals together.
I mean, you know, somebody say they can't do something doesn't mean they can't do it. I mean, everybody has strengths, and you know, I think everybody should live up to those.